Wealth inequality doesn't just harm the economy, it undermines the very fabric of society. On the eve of a UK budget that barely addresses the growing disparity between rich and poor, Nobel economics laureate Joseph Stiglitz warns in his book The Price of Inequality that we ignore it at our peril. The book came out in 2012 and is a deep analysis of the US economy following the 2008 global financial crisis. It's not an easy read, but I certainly learned a lot from his authoritative insights. And unlike most politicians, he favours wealth taxes as a way to address inequality and details how these might work. Inequality isn't inevitable, he argues. It's something we can and must rein in. Because the lives of the 1% are intertwined with the rest of ours, he explains, tackling inequality actually produces better long-term outcomes for the economy and everybody in it. He dispels a number of economic myths along the way. For example, there's a notion that billionaires and megacorporations deserve their wealth because they're extremely good at producing more and better things which people want to buy. But the rules of the game are rigged in favour of the 1%. In reality, once these entities have a tight grip on the market, they shift towards extracting maximum profit without actually producing any additional value. These rent-seeking practices are a net drag on the economy. If I can fault him on anything, it's that he's a tad hasty in his predictions. He predicted the rapid hollowing out of the American middle class, which has happened, just slower than he forecasted. That being said, it seems the price of inequality is very high indeed. Now we have to decide if it's the richest or poorest who pay the toll.